Day at the ballpark, you know, with Trevor's baseball tournaments, or maybe heading down for a few hours to watch sunset at the beach. What we have for you here is from California Innovations. Mark Charles Maselli back with us again. This is a trunk organizer that also has a removable cooler bag. The comparable retail for this is $49.83, but your QVC price is just $25.20. 4 patterns for you to choose from, so let me go through those real quickly. Mark Charles is holding the red medallion.
I'm right down the front for you.
Oh, thank you. Let me go, I'll walk around. So red medallion down there at the end. Then in front of that, we have the navy wave. So it's navy with a white wave and then kind of a pop of teal.
Teal, correct.
Then we have it for you in the pink stripe. It's very preppy.
Very preppy.
Very Vineyard Vines.
Yeah, very
right?
Vineyard
kind
Vines.
Of love that.
Correct.
Navy and hot pink and white. And then finally, this one down here is called Black Lattice. There's only 500 of these to go around. That is, again, the zipper trim there is done in that teal color. So what are these exactly?
Well, first of all, I'm very nervous. This is like my first sell because I'm filling it for Marie-Louise Kier,
yes,
who usually does this, and she's on vacation deservingly, so she asked me to fill it. So I love this because she's been selling this for years with this company. They've been around for 30 years. They do soft, portable ways of transporting cold and hot.
Yes.
Now, what's important about this is lined, and that's the most important thing, is the inside. You've got 100% leak-proof cooler, if you will, okay?
Yes.
This will hold 36 cans or 24 water bottles.
Yes, correct.
Okay? This is all leak-proof, but what's important is this thermofleck in here that's got microban. This microban means that no bacteria can grow in here. It cannot stain on you. It cannot hold an odor. So you're never gonna get rid of this. All you're gonna do is wipe it out. You've got that great sponge in here that is gonna actually foam, that insulates it. It keeps hot and cold for a nice period of time. It's strong and well made, and it's good for everyday life.
Yes.
This was for the trunk, Jill, as we know. There's the problem right there, the before and after. But we always say, think outside the trunk, as Marie likes to say.
Right.
And this is really about how could you use this everywhere, including the trunk. So it's just a great thing to have inside the home. And remember, this is not a bulky thing that you need to worry about because it folds up that small.
Look at that. I mean, you probably, if you have an SUV or a larger vehicle, you know, you might want to get a couple of these. How many of you make those trips to like Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, right?
All of them.
I mean, I just ran to Costco the other day
Even
to get
the regular
a rotisserie chicken, right? So I need to put the rotisserie chicken inside there,
and
right?
It won't leak in there. Yep.
I can bring this in and I can pack some of my other, you know, loose goods right inside this trunk organizer. But it's also for organizing school supplies or kids supplies. You don't just have to use it in your trunk. You can use it in a playroom.
In a playroom, inside
Grandma
a
or
closet,
Grandma's
on the
house,
floor, right?
Yeah.
These handles are different too. Look at the size of the handles. And remember, you're going to get a mesh pocket here. You're going to get another pocket here. So even folded up, it's a great little accordion organizer for like an office if you're going to just put files in here.
Yes.
And then actually fit something in here and then on the other side. And I just love that. Look, think of the fact that that's how much space it's going to take. Keep it in the trunk for an emergency, but you know what I use it for? Is to organize my trunk. I have an SUV. And even just the extra power cables, we've got some ideas down here to show you.
Sure.
I just love the idea that this could be just in your trunk, but here's the laundry. Look at this. It holds
for a
everything
college
up.
student,
for a
wouldn't
college
that be
student,
great?
or you got to go. You're an apartment, and you got to go downstairs to do the laundry. So that's great. Here's your groceries that I love. Remember, we're talking about things that roll around, like the melons or any of the different kinds of fruits and vegetables. It's all in there.
I mean,
secure. Look.
We've all had the situation where, like, a few months later, you're like, "What is that smell in the car?"
Yeah.
And then you go and you search, and you're like,
that.
"I knew I bought 6 apples that day, and there were only 5." Well, it's been living in your car.
Great beach bag.
Going to the beach. I love that.
How about this is where you store everything for the beach because you go so often, you know, at the shore house or even where you're warm, and this stays in the car like this. You take it all out at once, right?
Yes, I love it. I'm thinking too, like for those of you who have kids like I do, who are on travel teams and you're going to tournaments and all those kinds of things, you're bringing things for the team. You're going to be out at the field all day long. Look at that. All of your food, hot or cold, can go inside there, but inside the quote-unquote trunk organizer, that's where you have your sunscreen. That's where you have like extra supplies if you need it throughout the day. Here, and even just like a car emergency kit.
And you know what should be in there is a blanket.
Yes.
You know, I've had people put extra clothes in the back because you never know if you're going to get stuck or whatever, so it's great to have that in there.
I just want to show everybody, like, what's so great here, Mark Charles.
Well,
it's just like...
Isn't that great?
It's here. and then it's here. I mean, there you can see, again, we're giving you different examples.
But look how big the plant is, right?
When you're going to the nursery coming up, it'll be here sooner than you think. You'll be heading out there buying your little plants and starters and things. Now you have something that's going to make it easier for you to transport. It's lightweight, it's not heavy. Take this into the store with you,
Yes, it
right?
fits inside the shopping cart.
I love
so
that.
So just put all the things inside
I would
there.
buy a couple of them
right?
and just do
Exactly.
all my shopping. And then, again, you're recycling that way. You're not having to use other plastic bags and things. If you need to use it for file folders, if you're a teacher, maybe you do real estate, you need to have all of those types of information in your car with you. But this is what's so great. And what I love about it, it starts here and it opens to that.
And the handles is what I love. A lot of them didn't have this size handle where you can grab it from up top, and no matter what you fill with it, won't interfere with your knuckles to grab it. I know it's a silly little thing, but I like that.
And then you have the pockets on the outside, which are great. It's last call if you want this black lattice. There's only 300 to go around. And don't forget, it's not just the organizer, but then you also get the cooler too with that Thermoflex technology. So if you're stopping and bringing takeout home and it's still another half an hour before you get home, it's going to stay hot inside here. If you want to make a little stop off at the Dairy Queen and buy a couple bags of dilly bars, guess what? You can put them in.
Which I highly recommend, by the way, and they're very enjoyable.
They are enjoyable. Buster Bar's not too bad either, frankly. But you can put them inside here, and then when you get home, guess what? It's not going to be a melted mess. You've put it in something that can keep it cool. If you know you're going to be running errands all day, but you stopped at the grocery store and got the milk and got the juice, things you're worried about spoiling, you put them inside here, and it buys you more time as you're running your errands. So here again, this is what we're calling our black lattice. And that's our most limited, fewer than 200. Then we have it for you here in our pink stripe, which is navy, pink, and white. Very preppy. I love it. Then next to that, we have the navy wave. And finally, down at the end, the red medallion. That's been the most popular. Here's all those sports supplies we were talking about, from the cleats to the extra balls.
You're the mom that brings
and then the snacks.
And the snacks. And it fits. Remember, the cooler fits in one of the compartments. So you don't have to use it in there, but that's another feature behind it. So now here's the sports equipment and the cooler that sits in there. It's got all the orange slices, all the juice boxes that you're required to bring for snacks.
Black lattice just sold out. So I have red medallion, navy wave, and the pink stripe available to go around here. And then this is great because you can actually use this as an ice bucket.
As an ice bucket.
Right? Keep your drinks cold. But remember, it's also leak proof.
100% leak proof.
So nothing's going to be coming out here. This isn't all going to get drenched. It's not going to be spilling. And then it has that antimicrobial on the inside, so it's never going to get moldy and bacteria
Stain and smell. So all you're going to do is wipe it out and air dry it. I put all this ice in it. We put it early on. It's melting. And then I added water just to prove to you this is not going to melt. Now, Jill, we always say the zipper, if I'm putting this on its side with the zipper, I can't claim that through that zipper we're not going to have leaking. The point is all of this is leak-proof underneath. Leave it upright, of course. So this becomes your cooler.
Look at this, you guys. For the sports team, right? It's going to keep it cold during the game on a hot day, right? They're good to go. They come over, they grab their drink, but you've used it like an ice, an ice bucket with their nice cold drinks. And then you zip it up closed, and it's going to stay cold even longer.
And if you're worried about storage, here's both pieces. I mean, look at that. Pretty flat, so you're talking about not taking up a lot of space, but it holds so much. It's well made, it's well manufactured, it's going to last you, but more importantly, you can store it like this, and I love that. It's like
the comparable retail on this is closer to $50. January is the month where we all make renewed commitments to be a little more organized, right? So clean out the car, replace it here, be a little more mindful, maybe bring snacks and lunches to the games and the outings instead of always going out to eat, save a little bit of money, but you need the right tools to help you be organized to do that, and this is one of them. Also great for your grocery shopping.
And they look fashionably nice, I think.
They're very nice.
They're not just plain colors. We did a little fashion in there.
You can tell Marie you did a great
do a good job? I hope Marie's proud.
You did awesome. You have something else coming up in a little bit. Brand new today. So we're going to talk about that coming up. But come on, guys. If you weren't with us at the beginning of In the Kitchen with David, you missed out on when we presented the food of the month, which comes to us from Cushman's Honey Bells, everybody.